I want to move on to our next section, which is all about busting myths. You know, people from outside have a lot of misconceptions about BAPS, about being Hindu, about opening a temple in the desert. So there are some statements. You can tell me if they're true or false, and you can give me your point of view on those. Volunteering for a religious project only benefits those of the faith.
False, absolutely false. I think having the Mandir here benefits people of all faith, the volunteer, the charities, the idea that humanity can come together irrespective of your faith and your background, and you can come and unite in such a wonderful project is what is bringing humankind together. And that's what this Mandir is about. Humanity, harmony and peace.
Beautiful. The second myth is that women have limited roles in the construction and management of such projects.
So this is again absolutely untrue, because if you were to come to site right now, you would see that there are equal number of women as there are men helping out in the construction of the temple. What I would like to say is that for every department that we have, there is a male lead and a counter female lead. So there are equal positions, equal roles given, especially, and certain departments like the media, like the outreach, the women are the more taking a more leadership role, and they are the more powerhouse aspect, you know, they bring to the whole project. So it is a myth, definitely, that is not true, because for every single department, there is a counter female department running.
Absolutely, I would agree with it. On my numerous visits to the Mandir, I have always seen the ladies in charge so meticulous about their roles, playing their roles to the fullest capacity in everywhere they are around. So, and we have two empowered ladies on the show from the temple. So I think that breaks all the myths. Next myth for you, Premji, is large community projects like the Mandir are fully funded and really don't need any volunteer support.
False again. We need as much support as possible. The important thing is so much of this done on volunteerism. So it's people's, aspirations, the feelings from their heart where they donate. This isn't a business organization. This is pure love and people that want to put into the future for their families and their future generations. So when there's donations that come in, it is the idea of community and harmony again coming through, and people thinking about the future generation. So it's definitely, we want as much help and support and volunteerism as possible. Thank you.
And in addition to donating time and seva,
Yes.
What are the other big volunteer donations you've seen at the temple?
There's been people that have been so touched by it. So you've got monetary donations, but the one that matters most is the time for us, the time and the seva of speaking about what this represents. And it's a bigger message there.
Yes, and spreading the word and
absolutely.
sharing it with more and more people,
Yes,
so that the
absolutely.
message is there.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Next one for you. Spiritual communities are closed off and don't welcome newcomers.
That's definitely an untrue myth. I think this temple is definitely a testament to that, even before it's built. We've had so many different communities get together, and we've all joined together to achieve a single goal. And in terms of, yes, obviously when you enter a new place, you will feel a little uncomfortable. But from my personal experience, when we moved to South Africa, we were a nuclear family, as I mentioned earlier. We had no one else. So our family actually became the temple, the local temple. And we have this sort of drive where even students in universities in the US, they get together so that they can keep the culture together. And so it's not a closed off, it's not closed doors at all. We want everybody to be involved, from volunteering to being a part. And I think having a temple in this region gives us an opportunity to feel that there is a place where we can go to and retain our identity for our future generations.
Yes, it's all about teaching our kids what culture and tradition mean, isn't it? And I think seva can be done by any religion. It doesn't
Absolutely.
matter which religion you belong to, as long as you have the right feelings. Moving on to our next one. Do you need a lot of free time to contribute meaningfully as a volunteer? I'm very busy. I have a busy work schedule. I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. You know, women especially have these questions. How do I manage my home? How do I go manage my work and volunteer at the temple?
Well, I mean, I can only give from my own example. I'm a deputy head teacher of a prominent British school. My role is very demanding. I also am a mother of 2 teenagers. That in itself is demanding. I do coaching, leadership, executive coaching. That's demanding. But in that, I carve out the time for what matters. And whether that's doing seva in the evening, giving up that time, weekends, you find the time. And I think that's the important thing, is about prioritization and doing what matters and leading by example. So it's not just about me, but I also want my children to see, wow, mum's working hard and she's managing all this, and I want that inspiration to carry through,